incriminating. Crickets. Is everybody here? Well, now that I've sacrificed my second monitor to the stream, it's a little bit hard for me to know, like, if everybody's actually, like, here and unmuted and shit, but,
well,
we'll
you
do
need
our
a third screen, obviously.
I know, I should bring home that other monitor and plug it in. I'm out of desk, that's the real problem. There's no real estate.
You got plenty of wall space, man.
I know, dude, I really want to mount my monitors to my wall, but it's also a rental, so...
I heard command strips could work.
Sounds promising. Yeah, a bunch of things heating up on adhesive. It's never gone wrong.
Nope.
What landlord doesn't know don't hurt him, man.
Yeah.
We're not supposed to have a cat without paying, and, well...
What did I say about not saying incriminating things, Dylan?
Oh.
Your landlord is a fan of this stream. And
Who's Dylan? What do you mean?
he says, incriminating himself further.
Do you want a second cat?
No.
How about a fourth cat?
No.
I feel like we missed a step in there.
But what if that second cat that you could get is a real asshole? Would that sway
Well,
you?
the problem is the cat we currently have that we've paid our dues for and keeping responsibly per our contract is very antisocial, so...
Like all cats, basically, unless they were raised together.
Right. Typical cat.
Even cats don't like cats.
Hey, Tim, for the record, I'm getting, like, feedback from your microphone when other people talk. Like, it sounds like it's picking up on your speakers and sending it through.
Okay, I'll grab some headphones. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yup. A little tinnier than usual, but audible.
Have you just been eating a lot more tin lately?
Yep.
That
Aluminium.
could be it.
It's a
Aluminium.
very
Yes.
high iron diet.
Did I write a recap?
You did.
Ooh, it's a double. I'm getting like random spurts of your microphone too.
Yeah, let me fix that. Shit.
Laurel, have you checked out the stream?
I have not, but I can.
You should, it's pretty sweet.
Spoilers? Spoilers?
No, there's none now because I have an observer character that sees everything you guys see and will follow you around when it's your turn during combat.
What?
Ow.
Yeah, it's pretty
So it's
fucking
just
cool.
a ghost.
It's a camera guy. It's a mod for a camera guy. It's actually the way that people use this for like shared, like if you came in person and you wanted to put this on a big TV, you would use this mod, and then people could still use computers if they want to control their individual characters, but you could see it all displayed on the screen.
I'm back, by the way.
Yay, welcome back.
Thanks.
Okay.
Why don't we take... You know how the Skyrim engine is like open source and they're remaking Oblivion in the Skyrim engine?
Yeah.
Can you make our D&D campaign in the Skyrim engine?
You know,
And
I
then
was thinking about that, like, how far away this is from, like, it's basically me well, not me doing it, but me utilizing a bunch of tools that people have already put to like program a video game. Like, so
Let's make it happen, man.
yeah. Well, the Baldur's Gate, what is it, 3? I guess 3. No, why? No, it's because there's already been a Baldur's Gate 2. Yeah, I guess it'd be Baldur's Gate 3. Is coming out soonish, and it's like a D&D 5e game.
Well, let me
where you
Google
can,
this.
Yeah, it's kind of a big deal. It was picked up by Larian Studios, the people who made Divinity Original Sin 2, which is like one of the best games in the last 5 years. So a lot of people have high hopes.
Nice.
Oh, and the trailer for it looks freaking amazing.
Yeah, the cinematic trailer for it is beyond amazing, and the like in-game, I watched like an in-game playthrough of some of it. It's pretty cool. It definitely matches every expectation people have in D&D, where the guy goes to play like a section that he thinks will take 10 minutes and it takes him an hour and a half. And it's like, yep.
Wait, he died, didn't he?
Yeah, he died, and they didn't have the save thing worked out in the game yet, so they had to go all the way back to the start, and it was pretty hilarious. Yeah. So, I'm still missing somebody from in-game. Is it... looks like it's Leif?
Yeah, I don't see him on the game.
I'm in here.
He's further south from where the rest of us are.
Oh. Wait, no.
Why doesn't it show on
It looks like I'm close to everybody.
If you expand the Players tab, you can see Damon in there.
It's
And
weird.
I'm moving.
But it doesn't show you as logged in on my screen. Well, if you're in and it's working, then that's fine with me. It's just, it doesn't, it shows me a list of all the players who are connected and you're not on it. But, whatever.
Don't believe the computers, John.
Oh, but, okay.
Technology is a lie.
Well, much like the cake.
Well, he rolled a d20 and got a
I
20.
know.
There's your...
I just used my one critical success as a test roll.
It's ones from here on out.
And I don't mean for the day, I mean for like the campaign. That was it. Could have cast Ray of Frost. I know.
Definitely would have hit by then.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I think we're ready to go. So, if you've read the summary that I posted earlier this week, then you would know that we are catching up where we left off, which is right outside the entrance to this ancient building that contained this forge that Katari was looking for, and the source of the elementals coming through a portal to the plane of fire. Now you guys are kind of just fast-tracking it back to Gundberg, but I didn't want to throw you directly to Gundberg in case you guys wanted to discuss anything before you made your way back to town. So it's really up to you. It's a spoiler alert, I'm not going to throw any random encounters at you while you're on your way back, so it'll be pretty much easy traveling. Anybody need to discuss anything before we get back to Gunbarg?
I'm just reviewing my notes real quick. I don't think I have anything in particular.
Yeah. And I am the person that's currently holding the prized sword at the moment. Did I give it to anyone?
No, I think Hayeza has
I
it.
think Hayeza has it.
Okay.
Is there anything that we wanted to keep a secret from the Norsemen that they...
I think we were planning on not mentioning the forge.
Okay, so how do we... So keep that sword hidden. Or at least make up a lie as to how we acquired it.
Sounds
How
good.
do you guys feel about mentioning the fact that the Ketalon people helped us, though? Because Ogar wanted us to fight the elementals, but was going to give us more of a reward if we got rid of the source. And maybe it'll help peace stuff if we say actually the Ketalon helped us get rid of the source. But I don't want to give too much away.
That
I
seems
think
like a good...
Vosmer would be. He would probably say something along the lines of, probably mentioning that in hopes that you can use that as a base for peace. At least keeping peace, or
If they see the
rebuilding
sword, and know the Ketalon people helped us, might that not provide some basis for thinking that the Ketalon have secrets that they may be interested in uncovering?
Could we hide the sword and then... Because I want to agree with Weisner there on if the Norsemen thought the Catalonians were up to the same fight, that would be good for peacekeeping and alliances and whatnot. So if we hide the sword, I think we can be as honest as we like.
Agreed.
Sounds good. I'll hide the sword.
Roll a sleight of hand check. I'm just kidding.
No, you're good. If you can, you have time to prepare. There's no worry about like hiding it from view. As long as you have like a reasonable way of doing that. I guess Damon might be the best person for that since he has a very big cloak which he can hide stuff under, but I'm guessing either of you have ways of obscuring it. I'll just say Ayasa has a way to hide it.
If I had a bag that could hold things, would be fine, but...
Yeah, what happened to that?
I was gonna ask about that.
Right, like one that's like has little pockets into another dimension. That'd be cool.
Did you lose that to the dragon?
Yeah.
Classic.
Because he thought he was a badass.
Hey man, I like to gamble. I had to gamble. Anyways.
Yeah.
Let's leave.
Okay, so you guys start marching your way back to Gunbarg, and on your way through the forest, you find that things are mostly returning to some sort of like normal order and peace. Leeward, through your sense of nature, you get kind of a sense of, I don't know, general calm and peace in the forest, and Vosner, you feel that as well, as things seem to be returning to their harmonious cycle.
Wait. Do we make our way back through the awoken part of the forest?
Sorry, what?
Do we make our way through the awoken part of the forest, or...?
You don't go particularly through the way that Katari led you, but yeah, I mean, there are aspects of the forest that are awoken. You don't see any treants on your way, though.
Okay. I'm just trying to identify certain markers that would look familiar to me, or certain herbs that I could take to make medicines or potions or something.
Yeah, you can make a survival check if you want, if you're looking for something in particular, but...
I guess, knowing that he wants to make sure we're prepared for the eventual dragon encounter, probably things to deal with poison?
Okay.
So survival.
Okay, yeah, roll survival. Yeah, so you find just general medicinal things that might aid in, stabilizing somebody, but it's none of it's things that aren't normally in your pouch. You kind of restock your supplies for, normal medicine checks that you might perform.
Sweet. And are there any more of that herb or flower that helps with exhaustion or like a limited supply?
You do find another dose of that herb.
Okay. Cool. So I have one dose of that.
I think you had
you
two
took a couple
from
extra
before.
from before.
Yeah, I think you had 2 extra from before.
Let me check my... Yep. Alright, so I have 3.
Okay, so if there's nothing else, then I'll just take us straight to Gunbarg. Okay.
Do it.
So you arrive at the entrance to the city, and there you see it's kind of still early afternoon, like 1 p.m. It's raining pretty heavily here, and you see a lot of activity, people kind of gearing up. There's a lot of northerners who are kind of coming back from the front. They seem kind of burned and, injured from, it seems like they've also been fighting with fire elementals and salamanders, but they seem to be in good spirits now that this conflict is over. But at the same time, you see them kind of rallying, getting ready for conflict once again to set out on the ocean. So you see people kind of preparing to set off for sea. You guys want to do anything as soon as you enter town? Otherwise,
Make sure my cloak is on tight.
Yeah, okay.
So, seem to be any of the alcohols going around.
Not at this time.
I perk up at that suggestion.
Oh,
As you guys
to
come
clarify,
into... Oh, yeah?
you said that they're all headed out to ships and stuff. Does it look like to go off and fight the pirates, or?
Yeah, it seems like they've kind of come home from one front and are kind of already gearing up for another front. They seem very organized and efficient in their militarization. And in the and as you enter town, you can see a number of kind of Norsemen look up and give you guys nods of approval. You can tell that they've been informed on who you are and what it is you've done for the island. So there's kind of this general sense of not cheering for you, but acceptance and gratitude.
So like the deep nod? Okay, got it.
gratitude, but without any alcohol. What kind of place is this?
I'm sure there's some at the Longhouse.
Oh, right.
At that, I walk at an accelerated pace to the longhouse.
Yeah, me with them. Absolutely.
Okay. So you arrive at the Longhouse. I got everybody on here? Yes. And you find the familiar scene of Olger and Helga at the far end, and quite a few Norsemen, it seems like many of them fresh back from the front, all sitting in benches, drinking, kind of battle ready. And as you enter, Olger looks up and smiles and waves to you to come over.
I carry a tankard of ale in both hands and begin to walk over there. Look at us move!
Whoa.
As you approach, Olger, speaking mostly to Isolde, just says, "I see it was a success."
Yes, I mean, no great loss or anything, and I think very successful. Yes.
Were you able to destroy the source then?
We were. Yes, there was a portal of some sort that they were coming through, and with the help of some of the island locals, we were able to close it.
Island locals?
Yes, the Kitalan people.
Interesting. And you don't
They were very
suspect
helpful.
that this portal was not more Kitalan magic?
Not at all. The elementals were also terrorizing them and, destroying their lands and hurting their crops and stuff, so hardly coming from them. No, they were quite committed to helping us.
He kind of looks over you to kind of read you, and after a pause says, "Well, I believe you, but we'll see how long this portal stays closed. Knowing them, I wouldn't be surprised if they burned down this whole island just to spite us.
I speak up and I say, well, we hope that that this can either solidify the peace between your peoples or extend it. They have very sacred spaces that are similar to my people's, that if they're allowed to tend for those places, that would not only bring healing back to the land, but ample life for your people and their people. Just hope that this very small gesture would help in fostering that peace.
Well, as for peace, the peace is already here. They are defeated, and we have no need for further conflict with them. Now, their rebellious few who continue to terrorize people on the sea, they will not receive peace, but I treat them as a separate and unaffiliated offshoot. As for the forest, I don't claim to be an expert on the magic of the forest, but I'm sure it not burning down is better than anything else.
Yeah.
Certainly. I think it benefits everyone if the forest is not burned down. And it looks like your men are already off to sea.
Yes, we aim to fulfill the end of the bargain with Miliardo, now that we are able to. And I believe I have a bit of a bargain to fulfill with you as well. And he pulls out a bag of gold and puts it on the table.
I
I
drool.
appreciate that. I appreciate your trust in us as well. I know that this was something that the clanmen would usually take care of, and to trust the safety of your island to us is something I do not take lightly, so thank you.
You have proved yourself very capable. And he's kind of speaking generally to the group, but he looks explicitly at Isolde and he says, "You are welcome back at this island. You may forever consider it home."
I'll just kind of give him a little nod.
And
Glasner goes with him.
And Helga kind of nods next in unison. Well, that Miliardo fellow is still a ways at sea, off the coast there, so I imagine you'll have to take a boat out to his ship. I offered to let him stay here, but it appears he's a little bit too afraid to stay with his newfound company.
He has a very delicate constitution, I think.
Yes.
But we will at some point return to you after we've slain the dragon that killed Iver, and I'll look over to E, and we will return with its head.
And he smiles and says, "Very well. There will be a pile of gold waiting for you when you do." And Helga turns to you, Isolde, and says, "And the shield? Did it help?"
It probably saved my life on more than one occasion, thank you kindly. Is it for me to keep?
Of course.
Thank you.
And she smiles.
And I'll take the gold off the table.
And that's it, unless you guys want to do anything before you leave.
No, I will just say, be safe until we see you again, and, good luck to your men on the sea.
Will you be joining us when we take on the Blood Sailors?
I am not certain. We have other things that we have to address in Mostone, but I know that Miliardo is looking to fight the Blood Pirates soon, so perhaps. But if we don't see you then, we will see you after the dragon.
Sounds good. Good luck.
Same to you. And I will depart. Super fat.
Zolda runs across the fire with amazing speed.
Golden hand, let's go.
Okay. So, do you guys have anything you want to do in Gunbarg before you leave?
They've got a to-go containers just here me.
Yeah, a big Norseman just kind of like smiles and hands you like a giant tankard.
Yeah, that's a fucking pal right there. That is. He claps the guy on the back.
He clearly likes you.
Mutual.
Okay. So you guys go to the dock. And that's still loading for a bunch of people.
Yeah. There it goes.
This is like the worst one I bothered to even load too, because it's just you getting on a boat. Oops. I'm gonna start skipping scenes if they're pointless.
Do the people look like they're in good spirits?
Yeah. Yeah, they seem kind of psyched for battle. So,
Nice.
this is their jam.
Yeah.
They're Jane.
Cool.
Well, I think.
And I assume we can see Miliardo's boat out in the distance.
Yes, it is out in the water. And on the dock, you see just kind of like a regular Norseman who's just sitting in a longboat. He's awaiting you to take you to the boat. And unless you guys want to do something at the docks, I'll just skip you straight to the boat. Because I feel like we lost Leif.
Yeah, I'm still here, but it's just a black screen.
Okay, well,
So,
I'll just throw you guys on the boat. And then
Yeah.
we can figure shit out from there. Okay.
I have a black screen.
Yeah, it'll take a bit.
Okay.
Aha.
Aha. What a nice ship.
Indeed. So, you guys get on aboard the longboat, and he slowly takes you out towards the battleship, where you see the standard, all of the guards are still standing at attention at all of the ballistas. They seem, pretty up in arms, even though, it just seems like very precautious. Aboard the top is Captain Murray, who's having a discussion with Miliardo, and as soon as Miliardo sees you guys getting aboard the ship, he comes over. He goes, "Oh, very well. It appears that you were successful. You didn't send me any messages."
Yes, I'm sorry, I had to prepare other magics. But I mean, it was a quick job, so hopefully you weren't too worried.
No, I wasn't too worried. Wasn't staying up all night waiting.
Oh, yeah, I didn't mean.
Aw, you were staying waiting for us.
just you, Joab. And he gives you like a wink.
Well, the job is done.
Well,
the people prepare now to go and fight the pirates.
I'll have to make another donation of gold to the Guild of Mossstone, I imagine. Very well, very well.
I do appreciate it.
Yes, well, job paid for. You guys are quick at your work.
So, how are preparations for taking on the Blood Pirates?
Oh, they're moving quite quickly, actually. I'm just taking you guys back to Mossstone, and then the ship will set out, and the deed will be done, I imagine.
I say it seems as though the men on the ship are expecting confrontation before we even get back to Mossstone.
Oh, they've been informed to be on high alert at all times. There have been reports of pirates in the area, as always, I guess, but yes, I just don't really want us to be caught without our guard up.
Fair enough.
Well,
And our agreement, Miliardo, about the half-orc pirate, I assume that stands as well.
oh, the one you assume is working for the dandies. Yes, of course. I mean, assuming she
sure where she's
comes
working.
peacefully.
Well, I'm not sure about that, but capture is better than anything else. I would prefer her not to be slain in whatever crusade against the pirates goes on.
Well, the dandies are more of a nuisance these days anyways. They are nothing like they were back in their heyday, so... yes, I will send the message along.
I appreciate it. Alright.
Well, you guys are welcome to, reside down below and do whatever you need to do. And, I will, probably be in my own quarters, and Captain Murray here will take us back to Mossstone.
And just a meta question. This other guy over here with a face,
Yeah.
do we know who he is?
You know him as a man named Quincy, who worked at the Mossstone Preparatory Academy. Arcane Preparatory
right.
Academy.
Dream job.
That's right.
Right. Okay.
Terrified of the yawning abyss of the ocean, I head downstairs.
Yeah, you don't like this art?
I don't like the
Sucking you
ocean.
in? Yeah, fair enough. Alright,
I'm not a strong swimmer.
okay, so I'll just send you guys down below unless anybody wants to stay up and talk to anybody.
No.
Not right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. I want to ritual cast talk to animals again, or animal messenger, and send it out ahead of us to check in on the druids.
Oh yeah, should that animal messenger have gotten back to you from...
A while ago? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it wouldn't have been a while, because you sent it and they're not super fast, because they physically
Right,
have to
it takes-
travel. And you guys were only on land for like 36 hours, so yeah, I'd say that your bird would arrive. Can you remind me what your message was to Arcanus?
My message was to keep me updated on what is going on in the Wheel Death with the druids, and if I could provide any sort of meaningful intervention. I think that's the gist of what I said.
Okay. Well, yeah, so in the, eventually a message comes back to you, and it's pretty short. He would probably just say something general like, you know, that, there are the same thing really as before, that there are rebellious druids that are causing trouble, and that they may be threatening the lives of the foresters in the area, and that there have been people sent from the guild already to handle it, and that he kind of suggests you go through that channel. Talk to those people about it.
Right.
Not dismissive, but more like he's not gonna just like keep sending you updates about some event that you're really far away from.
Got it. Cool. I take that message, and since there's really nothing to update, I don't necessarily, unless someone asks, I kind of keep it to myself since it doesn't. There's nothing new.
Sure. Did this transition just kill everybody?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It says the site.
I'm
can't
drowning
be
in a
reached.
blue abyss.
Yeah, I got that too.
It said the what?
I'm on a white screen that says the site can't be reached because your address took too long to respond.
I have the same thing.
I'm on just a blue screen.
I was on a
Yep,
blue
you
screen,
know.
and now I'm on this site. Can't be reached.
Yeah, it's fuck.
Maybe try putting us back on top and see if we can reload
Okay.
at the top of the ship.
Can you believe people want to be transhumanists?
Dylan, I'm getting a weird deja vu. You've said this like 18 times. I need to get, I just have like a Dylan soundboard. I'm just clicking that button or whatever.
I mean, he's gonna condition us so well that anytime our computer fails, we'll think, can you believe that some people want to be transhumanists?
And you will thank me for it. Because when Elon Musk shows up with that chip, you'll hear my voice warning you.
I'm gonna do it just to spite you, Dylan.
Well, you will regret it.
I'm gonna be a transhumanist, and I'll blame you when I do regret it.
You ruined a beautiful thing!
Are you guys having any better luck now?
No.
I'm still on top of the ship.
Yeah, I just moved back to the top of this ship.
The white screen.
What in the actual fuck?
Yep. Can't reach your computer, John.
I'm on top of the ship. I'm fine.
I'm restarting it, I think. Alright, everybody
tried-
reconnect.
I tried to reconnect from the link, and it's still the white screen.
I
Hey,
clicked.
that worked.
Yeah, I'm able to access it.
Yep, I see the
still
game
on
is
there,
paused
nothing.
now.
Nice. Yep, perfect. You gonna risk throwing us below deck again?
Nope, you have to RP above deck as though you were below deck.
Man, this DM's
Fine.
brutal.
It's theater of imagination.
I move to the edge of the ship and hurl over the side.
Sweet. It descends slowly into untold darkness. You see something slithering in the water. Like, pick it up. Oh, nice.
Gross, dude.
My black bile.
Are we missing anybody?
Not me. I'm there.
I'm there.
Arian. Oh.
It does say that Bosner's gone, but I don't know what that
It
means.
does say that I'm not there.
Yeah. Can you move your character?
Stan's here.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, I can.
Okay, so that thing's not a accurate observation. Okay, so yeah, when you guys go under the deck, it's just the standard layout. There's two people kind of on their own shift sleeping down in the hammocks, and open tables that you guys can use for gambling, etc. Is there anything you
Just
guys
gambling, nothing else.
want to discuss or do on the ship before the travel kind of starts?
We got.
Yeah, how many? Oh, go ahead.
No, it was stupid. Yours is probably not stupid.
Just a meta question. How many days are there until he fights in the death pit?
I think we're looking at 10 days.
Nice.
I would like fighting tips from Johoff at some point, but that doesn't have to be immediately. If there's a way that like Johoff can train me to have some slight advantage in the pit, that would be cool. He seems a veteran of the whole ordeal.
Yeah, I mean, you guys could talk about that.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll do it on land so that we can have stable feet. But
Okay.
Hayaza will suggest that we divvy up the gold.
Oh yeah. How much gold did I get in that second bundle of gold?
1,000.
Ballista.
no, it was.
6,000 total.
We were told 5,000 gold.
That's for
Oh,
the
we each
dragon.
got
Yeah.
1,000. Okay.
So we got
We each get
5,000
5,000.
when we brought the axe back, but he just gave us an extra 1,000 for destroying the source.
And are there 6 of us?
There are.
So a grand each.
Seems that way.
Would anybody like to gamble away 1,000 gold coins?
What would you do with 2,000 gold?
I would buy a bag that holds things,
Nice.
and I would keep it this time.
I heard that there's a dragon that's in the market.
Yes, hopefully we can get your old bag of holding back.
I'm down.
I mean, hypothetically, there might be a whole horde of magical items that we don't even know about.
I drool at that suggestion.
John, meta
Yeah.
question real quick.
Yeah.
Do we have a list somewhere of items and goods that can be bought, not at the guild, but just out and about, or?
Not really. You have to kind of go
Okay.
individually vendor to vendor, and the prices are going to vary. One of the conveniences of the guild is just that they have that shit available with consistent pricing that's not gouged.
Yeah. Yeah, for those people who are in fact guild members.
Right. Yeah, and, another metagame moment, the rest of the group is going to get guild coins on top of this shit, whereas Johoff's not. So just...
Yeah. That's alright. He has no use for that shit.
Yeah, he is getting a cut of the bring the axe back money, which he didn't have anything to do with, so...
Yeah.
If Johoff needs anything from the guild, we'd be happy to buy it for him, of course.
Yeah, they're a little hesitant about that. But yeah.
They don't have to know.
Yeah, sure, I mean...
Right.
You just
like
test
the dragon didn't
Marin's
have to know you were
intelligence.
pocketing magic items.
Yeah, I think that's how you get kicked out, is if
Oh.
there's like guild insignia stuff being sold on the black market.
But if he does get kicked out, right? Well, you've always got a place with me and my gang.
Noted.
Oh. Lord Leo word to the gang member.
A certain ring to it, I think.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's a character arc nobody would expect, so...
The punching bag
We
of the
should-
pit.
We should maybe make a sign that says Lord Leoward, champion of the blood pit, if you survive.
Ooh.
Or
Okay,
maybe, yeah, get yourself a tattoo. That's fun.
If you survive, of course.
What do you mean if? When I survive? Because Johoff here is going to give me all of the tips I need to roll with advantage at every turn.
Sure. And I will try to be there and intervene if things go too far, but...
Oh, I wouldn't ask you to do that.
It's gonna happen.
Alright.
Well, there is actually a guy down there who does sometimes do some healing. Right. So, even if Izzy here doesn't intervene, you might, it's a possibility you might come out of it. Maybe.
Well, I live for chance, so I'll take my chances.
Right, whatever makes you happy.
We should talk about the whole dragon thing, though, because I expressed on our way to Gunderland that I was a bit hesitant to go without DeMarcus. Just because me being the only healer, if I go down like I did last time, we might get in a lot of trouble.
Right.
But I think it is maybe something we should talk about. I don't know how long his journey will take him. We'll have to find out when we get back to Mossstone. But it is hard to go on every day thinking that Terran is not with us, so maybe that is something we can strategize, seeing after the Blood Pit, of course.
Plenty of time to figure it out.
Yes.
As far as I know, the hanging threads are the Green Dragon and Terran, the Blood Pit, waiting for DeMarcus to return. But is there any... Oh, and then the crypts under the guild. Is there anything that we've been neglecting for some time that we should pick up again?
The great mystery of bread.
Bread.
I'm sure John had all of his plans, so...
You're not wrong. You fucking joke. The clues are out there, alright?
Yeah.
You'll never roll investigation checks, that's all I'm saying.
I'd like to roll an investigation check.
You find bread was here, engraved on the... No, I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry, I'm a bit confused, I suppose. What are we talking about? You guys want to make bread?
It is, Bread is the name of someone that we met once, when we first got here. He was an unusual fellow.
Well, with a name like that, I can imagine, yeah.
He's a necromancer.
Oh. Good for him, I guess. That's one of those people who likes to, what gives it sexually to the dead peoples, right?
No.
Yes. Oh.
I guess
I mean, maybe. But I think he just wanted like an even baker's dozen of corpses. A little army of skeletons.
Was that a baker's joke?
It was. It was,
What?
I think, a joke that he told us that at the time I did not find very funny.
Yeah, well, Tom hasn't changed it then, has it?
Burn.
I mean,
Savage burn.
sure.
You know, bread's humor's not for everybody, so...
Yeah, it's acquired taste.
Yes, bread is an acquired taste.
Oh, man. Alright.
I think we got something here. If this adventuring ship don't work out, we can probably get ourselves maybe some comedy routine going.
Sure.
The comedy adventures.
You know, the Brakishin doesn't have an open mic night. So,
Yeah.
We'll get the tight fives together and just...
yeah. There's a brick wall, it's covered in blood, it says Blood Pit behind it, but they'll put a stool up there.
So Thistle was here.
Speaking of missing threads, also the fact that Owl Squad was down in the Brakishin.
Oh, right.
That's something we know now.
Oh yeah, for like blackmail and whatnot.
Yeah, I do have a list though, but it goes back very, very far. Like, back to the orc armor, the armor that we got from the orc camp.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the one that said from E. But we
Wait.
gave it to Pansy, so.
There was armor with my name on it?
It was a note. It was a note that said something like, to the good of your cause or something. And it was very fancy, like mithril armor or something. And it was given to this, like, orc leader in this orc camp, the one that we went to with Evander.
Right.
And we gave the armor to Pansy, and I don't think we ever really checked it out or followed up on that, but that's one of the things on my list from way back when. But yeah, the only initial was E, and it instigated some interrogation of you at the time.
Well, I'm pretty much clueless as I try to recollect it, so that should prove my innocence.
I mean, we know that you are not so good at keeping things in your memory, so...
Sure.
I don't think anyone could blame you.
Well, if nothing else, then maybe we should just rest up before we get back to Mossstone and confront what we get when we get there.
Sure.
Okay.
Happy to play some dice games on the way there.
Before we does, I just want to say to Izzy here in particular, I've never actually been part of a group where people will go out of their way to, heal me or whatever. I've usually been kind of expendable, so I guess it means a lot that you use some of your magic to heal me back there. I didn't expect it, and I am grateful.
Of course.
I know I'm not, like, really part of the group and whatnot, but, it means a lot to me. So, thanks, because, if anyone you need punched or whatnot, you just let Joe Puff know.
Well, it looked like you had, almost died punching people, so it was the least that I could do. But, whether or not you are part of the group does not make that much difference to me. It is my obligation to heal people.
Well, obligation, no, it was much appreciated.
Of course. I would do it again. But hopefully I will not see you that beat down again.
Yeah, I am with you in that hope.
Okay, so if you guys want, we can fast forward the first evening of travel and get you guys your long rest.
Sure.
Okay. So the first day of travel is pretty uneventful. He's just going full steam ahead. The ship seems to be like flying across the water. You can't tell if it's just like the ship itself or maybe some sort of incantation placed on the ship, but it seems to be traveling faster than any ship you've seen travel. You guys go down below and rest in your hammocks, get your long rests done, get all your spells back, all your hit points back, etc. And you wake in the morning to breakfast being served on the table down below. It's really well made, delicious food. This ship seemed to be stocked with just the finest things. And at one point when they like put the plate down, the cook gives Joe Hoffa a dirty look.
Oh, well, he can fuck right off, can't he?
And there's like plenty of ale around.
Love it. Can I like poke around the ship a little bit and see like what kind of cargo is here?
Yeah. I'm not gonna try to load the lower level, so I'm just gonna say that when you poke around, what you find is there's not really much in terms of cargo. The ship is stocked with supplies for travel and replacement things, weapons and stuff for the sailors and the guards, but nothing excessive, not like a supply of anything intense. Yeah, just food, and it's high quality food. It's not like the hard tack and that kind of stuff. It's actually pretty nice stuff. Miliardo likes to travel with all of the luxuries.
Makes sense.
But yeah, I mean, aside from some storage and a kitchen and like a place where, like a little prison, is it a brig? Maybe it's a brig. I don't know. Wherever they would keep somebody who's fucking around. Aside from those places and some general storage, there's just Miliardo's quarters. Which you've been in before. One big room, which had like a table, like a dining room, and then you didn't see into his bedroom or anything. But
Nice. Okay.
Does anybody go up top, or does everybody stay below, or what's the plan?
Can I poke my head up top and see if he's up top?
Miliardo?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you go up there, he is standing. He is facing, he's actually all the way over here. Zoom. And he's like looking off the front of the ship, kind of like anxiously looking towards where Mossstone is. Though you can't see it yet.
Can I go back down and sneak into his room?
You can try.
Is it on the lower level or no?
Yeah, but you have to go through another door to get to it, and there are guards like posted all over the place.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah.
Just a bit of curiosity. I will return to breakfast.
Okay.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Is this our last day of travel?
Yeah, you should be there basically by the morning of the next day. So you basically have 24 hours left.
I can't wait.
Another lovely day at sea.
Yeah. I've grown increasingly pale over the past 24 hours.
I swim alongside the ship as a dolphin for a little bit, just for fun.
You use one of your wild shapes just to be a dolphin?
Just to be a dolphin.
Alright. Yeah, you do. The guards, like, watch in horror as you, like, casually drop off the side of the ship, and then you come up as a dolphin and swim, and they're kind of, like, looking at each other like, should we tell somebody, or they don't know what to do. But eventually they kind of figure it out and chill.
Chill, brah.
Oh boy.
Do you say that to the sailor?
But in dolphin, so it's more like.
He gives you a thumbs up because he doesn't know what you're saying.
I'm pretty sure that's a curse word in SpongeBob.
This isn't a family-friendly show.
SpongeBob is a recognized language in Tether, so careful.
That's canon. That's true.
It's canon. It's true. Yeah. Perfect.
Okay. Any other things you guys want to do?
I'm gonna meditate and rework my spells a little bit.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll just go down the line. Does Hayeza want to do anything today?
Not really. He spends a decent chunk in the morning with the sword on the lap and just like going over every detail.
Yeah. You don't notice anything new about the sword, but you do recognize that, like, at every turn, this sword was made with, like, ultimate care. It's very, very well. It's the most well-made sword you've ever seen by far.
Awesome. And then, yeah, he'll spend some time on the deck just kind of stretching his leg, but nothing like, or like, interacting with people.
Okay. And you have a pretty high passive perception, right?
Not super high, actually.
Oh, For some reason, no, never mind. You wouldn't. You're high in Dex. I was thinking. Never mind. Okay.
I do.
Yeah.
He's
So
doing, like investigation stuff and just perception.
got it. Okay. Isolde, what are you doing for the day? Besides, you're praying, setting up your skills.
Yeah, so I have to do that, I think, for like an hour or so. But after that, I mean, I'm just gonna kind of give in to my curiosity today and try to learn as many new things about the ship and the people there as possible. Because what else is there to do?
Okay. Do you
So,
just investigate, or are you talking to people? How are you doing that?
I'll start out by just investigating both levels, seeing, what I can see, and then probably later in the day I'll go and talk to Quincy.
Okay. At some point in the... Actually, just roll an investigation check for me.
Okay. Investigation. That work? 15?
Yeah. Okay. Paired with your general curiosity, I will say that at one point when you're on top of the ship, just kind of looking around, trying to get a feel for things, you see Miliardo standing on the bow of the ship, holding a piece of paper that looks kind of like a letter, and he folds it and then throws it into the air. And you'd think it's just going to fall into the water or just fly up behind him, but it actually takes flight and flies away in the direction that he was facing at a high speed.
The fuck? Interesting. Okay. Is it flying back towards Moston or
Yes.
off? Okay.
Other
Yeah,
than...
I'm gonna
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna go ask him what it was.
Okay. So as you approach, you see Miliardo just standing there, kind of anxious, distracted, and he doesn't even notice you as you approach.
Good morning.
Oh, hello. Didn't see you there.
Yes, sorry. That was an interesting trick you just did with the letter.
Oh, yes. Yes, they're very useful. Have you heard of paper birds before?
No.
Oh, well, they're all the rage up north, but I've been using them for a while now down here. They're quite an efficient means of communication for those of us who can't speak with our minds.
Of course. Is it like a piece of paper that looks normal at first? Did you write on it?
Yes, indeed. Yes, that's how you use them. You take a piece of paper and you write your message, and then you say a word, send it to the person, and if they know the word, they can open it up and read it.
That's remarkable.
Yes.
Very interesting.
Well, it's also
Um,
very expensive, which is why they're not very often used.
I'm sure. Probably very important as well. If you have to send it with that much urgency.
Oh, well, I mean, there are other ways to send more urgent messages, but, some people just like the craft of sending something handwritten,
Of course, I had a friend like that. Is everything alright? You seem a bit off, less, confident than usual.
Oh, you've, well, if I'm honest, I'm a little bit worried. I was expecting a message, and for a couple days now, and I haven't heard anything. So, just probably nothing, but you know how those kinds of things go.
A message from Milestone?
Yes.
From the guild or from your father?
No, from a friend.
Oh. Well, I hope it is alright.
Oh, yes, I'm sure it's nothing.
I did just, focus a bit and relearn the magic that lets me send spells or send messages. If you would like. If it's someone I'm familiar with, then I could talk to them, but if it is someone I don't know, then I could not help you.
He looks, pensive. He's thinking about it for a while. And he goes, not quite sure that you've ever met them. So I don't believe you could help. But thank you. That is very, very kind.
Of course. Thank you for teaching me about the paper bird thing. It's very cool.
Oh yes. I'll have to give you a few when we get back to town. I've used up all the ones I brought with me.
I would like that very much.
Consider it done.
Lovely. Well, I will be around if you want to talk about anything. It is kind of what I do.
Okay. Thank you, Isolde.
Of course. I will go back to searching the ship.
Okay. You find, like, generally, nothing exceptionally noticeable. I mean, it's a fairly brand new ship, but already, written, like, engraved in some shit as, like, Gus was here and shit like that. The sailors have already kind of started to mark their areas, and, you definitely have, like, a feeling like, some of the sailors have picked their favorite ballista and are kind of, like, carving little cool doodads on it while they're just standing out in the hot sun. And, yeah, I mean, other than that, it's, not much of note.
Okay.
Okay, so going down the list, Damon, is there anything you want to do on this day?
No, not particularly.
Okay.
I'm still bitter about my loss against Hyeza.
Yeah. And the dice. Wait, you didn't lose to Hyeza in anything? Didn't you lose to?
In dice, I think it was.
I thought...
Yeah.
He
Right.
bluffed me or something, and I.
Oh, okay.
He tricked him.
So I'm just waiting and
Bamboozled the
stewing
computer.
on that.
Got it.
I feel like that's gonna hang over us for a long time.
I've been alive for 1,500 years, man. I can hold on to things.
Jason has already forgotten about it.
What does E want to do with the day?
Yeah, so I hate being on the sea, so I'm stuck inside the lower cabin, drinking and reflecting, and just kind of, I guess, thinking about mostly what DeMarcus is up to as he went back to Daramar and what that might involve moving forward. But for the most part, my mind's on getting back to the Wheeldath and take care of the Green Dragon and maybe seeing what Terran's up to or what happened to him.
Just hanging out.
Just hanging out, thinking too much, and waiting to get off the boat. Yeah.
Okay. Are you drinking heavy, or you're just like casually day drinking?
You know what? Let's do heavy because I can't help myself. So.
Okay. Let's why don't you make a Constitution saving throw for me? We'll see if you're drunk. Yeah. We're gonna put you at the status of being poisoned. Which means you have disadvantage on all sorts of shit.
Awesome.
Okay.
So, I don't know how to do that, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, that's fine. Johoff, what do you want to do with the day?
Yeah, Johoff's going to spend some time meditating on that mead that he brought with him. That is to say, drinking it. And is actually going to pull some writing equipment out of his pack and a little scribbling on some sheets of paper.
Oh, you're writing stuff on your paper?
I am.
Okay. Do you want to send that information to me, or is this like we can talk about it later?
We can talk about it later.
Okay, cool. Vosner, what are you doing with the day?
I think I'm just kind of hanging out with Paco, trying to teach him some tricks. Yeah. Is there a way that I can actually teach him tricks, or is that
yeah,
just a
roll
skill?
an animal handling check for me.
Cool.
And what trick are you trying to teach him? I guess we'll establish that first.
I guess I want to teach him how to, or I guess the names of our friends. So if I like point to a Zelda, I say that's a Zelda.
Yeah, that
and
should be
he'll go-
easy enough. So he can like deliver acorns or other small things to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're successful in identifying all of the group members to Paco, and he is like able to. You like say like go find Damon, and he'll go over to him. So yeah, he is now trained. He now has the ability to locate your friends.
Nice.
Yeah, and that takes most of the morning because he is real dumb, but super cute.
Paco's the best.
Okay, so other than just kind of day drinking and casually sitting around, at one point, Miliardo comes down and like kind of waves at Isolde again. This time a little bit more frantically.
I will go find him.
Okay, so he kind of pulls you aside and says, "There's been a new development. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but my troops have reported that those pirates that we were seeking are not where we thought they were. They could be anywhere, and I just want you to know that they could attack us on the way home. So maybe have your people stay ready and sober in case something happens."
Sure. Yeah. Where were they supposed to be?
Well, my people had kind of tracked them to their island and were monitoring them there, but we've stopped hearing reports from the ships that we sent there, and now nobody's quite sure where they're at.
Alright. Yeah, I will tell Bear Squad.
Thank you. And he like kind of rushes back upstairs.
I will rush back downstairs and tell the group. Miliarda says that the troops that went to go and find the blood pirates have stopped communicating with him. It is possible that the blood pirates are not on their island and are on the seas, and we might be attacked at some point. So, be on your guard, and I'm gonna kind of like look over at E and Joe Hoff.
At that, I finished whatever ale I was drinking. Just finish the flagon.
Maybe some food would help.
Any cheese anywhere?
Yeah, there's plenty of food around. Make another Constitution save for me.
Yeah. Is this because I'm eating and getting?
Yeah, you're trying to sober up.
Saving throw?
Yep.
Bang.
Oh god. Yeah. So you're trying your best, but you're still buzzed. You're still drunk, and we're gonna say that you're still coming down from the effects.
The seasickness isn't helping. Yeah.
And let's have Johoff make a Constitution saving throw as well.
Is Wagner still in the ocean?
No, he hopped out a while ago.
Yeah, that was
That was just
yesterday.
casual dolphining in the morning. Oh, Johoff also eating food, also still drunk.
Eating it drunkly.
I encourage Johoff and I to sing some songs as we prepare, like pirate shanties or whatever.
Yeah, I'll fucking sing with you.
From the singing.
We
Oh, boy.
sing, and it is not good.
Oh wait.
It's
Hang
not
on.
bad.
Does Johoff want to perform as well?
Yeah.
All right. Is anybody else joining in?
Vazner doesn't know what's going on, but he'll join in.
Okay.
Aliza left the room.
Yep.
Yeah,
same with
okay.
Rosie.
So, Johoff's really carrying the team, but it is not good. And, like, at one point, the cook enters the room again and then just, like, shakes his head at you guys. He really does not like you guys.
It's mutual.
Yeah, screw the cook.
You're just, like, singing these awful shanties in the middle of the day in the lower deck. Okay.
I love it.
So, let me preload this so it doesn't kill everyone. I don't know if it'll head. So, as you guys kind of prepare, I guess Leeward, make one more Constitution saving throw for me,
Third time's the charm.
and really mean it this time.
All right.
Yeah,
So with
no
advantage-
half-assed shit.
Hey,
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you come out of it, and
Yeah.
Johoff, make one for me as well.
Whoops.
Oh, Johoff pursued that mead pretty strong, which is why his performance skill is great. But
To be fair, my class is actually a drunken monk, so if I'm not drunk,
that's a
what
good
am
point.
I?
You know what? And I think actually you can like use your mind to remove poison from your body, anyways. So if
I
you
think
wanted
that's
to
true.
sober up, yeah. Well, actually, we'll just play
Yeah.
it that you can be drunk and it's fine for fighting.
Wait, are you really drunken monk class?
yeah.
That's awesome. Okay.
Okay, so scratch that. Johoff's he's where he needs to be, and Leord has finally consumed enough cheese to overcome his ailment. So, as you're kind of ushered upstairs to help prepare for defense of whatever's coming, you guys notice that there's like a dense fog that's kind of rolling in out of nowhere. The sky is kind of turning gray. And you hear like the members of the crew kind of like shouting orders to each other. And then to the north, you guys see a ship approaching. And to the south, you see a ship approaching. But it's actually a Leaventhorpe ship. And on board, let's see, let me load. Does it kill everyone?
Into the abyss we jump.
It killed me in that it literally restarted my computer.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it just went back to like, hi, this is Chrome.
What?
Welcome to Chrome.
I'm at 10%, so it's loading, but slowly.
Okay, that's fine. There's a lot
Yes,
going
sir.
on here, so we'll just give it a little wait. I
Do
did
we
click
want to take a 5-minute
preload.
break?
Yeah, if everybody wants to pee.
Because mine is also at about 90%. It's a black screen. Oh, I got it.
Mine is doing good.
Alright, maybe not as bad as I thought.
Ah,
Stupid sword.
okay.
Holy shit.
You're still
Are both of the
missing.
ships Leventhorpe ships?
Yes, and on the edge of the ship, you see Leventhorpe sailors.
Don't know
Oh,
if
hey,
we're
buddy.
good or not.
What are you doing? You being a dog? Yeah.
Alright, well, are we taking a quick break so Tim's computer can
Yeah,
restart?
let's take 5.
Okay, be right back.
Bye.
I'm back and all set, by the way.
welcome.
Everybody's loaded?
I'm good.
Looks good. Looks like I got everybody.
I still have a black screen, but I see figures, unless the black screen is the point.
No, it is not the point.
Alright,
You
I'm gonna try to
might refresh.
refresh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're good. Good
So-
and foggy.
Yeah, cool. I'm wondering if it's you guys connecting to my computer that's the issue, or if it's just, or if it's some of the mods, or if it's just, difficult to load some of these things on your small browsers. I do not know. But I feel like once it does load, we have fewer problems than we did with Roll20 when it was like having map issues. Oh, did you get your health back on Vosner, Garrett? 'Cause you're still missing a little bit of health.
Oh, about that, John. I
Yeah.
can't seem to reset my max health back down to 52. It won't let me change it.
Oh, do you have the that buff equipped? The aid?
Ah, maybe. Maybe, hang on. I forgot that was a button I had to push. Let me see.
Yeah. It should be in your inventory. I don't think Garrett's back at his station yet.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, wait. Yeah, you've got that clicked on. I guess it's that little person symbol instead of the shield. I think. Yeah, so once you click the shield, I just did it for you.
Okay.
So once that's clicked, it'll drop it.
Alright, cool. Same thing.
Okay. Gert back yet?
Hang on. He's gonna be a minute. He's getting some food and stuff together.
You guys actually eat while you play? Get on my level.
I eat, but he gets home. He got home at like 12:58, and then hopped on.
I see where his priorities are.
He's coming.
Okay, I'm here. Sorry.
Okay, so we've got Gert and Laurel and Tim and Dylan. We have Stan and Leif.
Yeah,
Stan?
but I can't speak for Stan.
Calling all blue people. Maybe he took the dog out.
Oh. It's a good day for it.
Isn't it hot again?
It
Yeah.
looks kind of overcast and breezy where we are, but it's probably hot.
Yeah, I think it's like
Deceptive.
80 something with like 1,000,000,000% humidity.
Yeah, I went to get the mail earlier today and it was uncomfortable.
Gross.
Just for like 5 seconds while I was doing that.
I think it's supposed to storm all night again, though. That'll be
That'd be
nice.
nice.
Yeah, it's supposed to storm literally all week.
Yes.
Like every single day from now.
Super
until
pumped.
next
Yesterday it
Saturday.
rained 24 hours straight. It was awesome.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
like
got 24
heavy
hours.
too.
Yeah, we did get some heavy rain. Oop, that might be Stan.
Dan.
Hey,
Hey, there he is.
Guess
Okay.
we're all here then.
Yes. So, where we left off. You guys come up top, and it's become very foggy. There's a dense fog that limits your vision, and two ships approach. But you hear between the calls of the various sailors that it is they are Leaventhorpe vessels, and on the edge of the ship you see men in Leaventhorpe gear kind of standing at attention, and Captain Murray looks to Quincy, who is kind of like giving him, like shaking his head like no to something, and Murray says like, identify yourselves, you know, he like shouts it across the water, and the Leaventhorpe sailors on the other ship, who are still staring directly ahead, say nothing.
What?
And there's a pause as the ships just kind of slowly come closer. And Isolde spins in circles.
I was trying to zoom out. Now I have to reset it again.
signifies
That's enough.
confusion.
Yeah. Signifies zany antics in very serious moment.
Did not mean to.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I was gonna go down to the edge and kind of see if I can get a read on anything.
Yeah, so roll a perception check. Yeah, so
10.
what you see is a Leaventhorpe sailor standing at attention on the edge of the ship, not saying anything. And to the north up here, you at this other ship, you start to hear a voice start speaking. And he says, Miliardo, I've come for you. And this figure is standing on the bow of the ship. Can you guys see him faintly in the fog?
Yeah.
Faintly, yeah.
And he holds out a dagger and cuts his hand and holds it over the water. And as the blood trickles from his hand into the water, it like hits the water and turns into like a dark inky black and like swells out 20 times the amount, and the water just starts to churn and get darker and darker. And Miliardo says, like looks to the captain, and the captain says like, it's a trap. And and the second that happens, all of the Leaventhorpe sailors on the edge start to like move towards the water, and sorry,
And
Round immediately.
they all fall into the water as corpses. And faces start to emerge on the edge of the deck. And, sorry, this is going to take a second. And it's going to be time to roll for initiative.
What the
Whoa.
fuck?
Ghoulies.
Spooky.
Oopsie motherfucker.
So the Laventhorpe guys just kind of like pitched forward into the water like they were being
Yes.
puppeted? Gross.
How do I roll for initiative?
John's gonna populate the initiative tracker and then we're just gonna click a button next to it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll handle all that shit.
Yeah, Deep Scion is like a little bit cute.
You think he's cute?
Just like a very happy gremlin.
Yeah, if you look inside there, that's all teeth. Those aren't ears, that's more mouth.
Oh. That is...
That's him opening up his mouth as wide as possible so that he can eat you.
Smile more.
Yes.
I am not a fan.
Okay. So...
So it looks pretty.
Sorry, I rolled everybody because I have to click roll all.
Oh, okay.
Joe Hop's still got to go first anyways. But as this is happening... I need to turn this music down so it's loud for me. Yeah, feel free to adjust your volume as need be in the music tab. The dark blood that is like pooling and coagulating in the water all of a sudden starts to move in like a unified motion, and out of the water tentacles begin to emerge and start moving towards the sailors on the edge of the boat and towards Isolde and Leeward. And this appears.
Ugh.
A buddy.
And it is Johof's turn.
I'm new to the sea, but this seems fucking bad. The tentacles, are they coming over the side of the ship in a way that, like, if
Yes.
Johaf moved over there, he could give...
Yeah, anywhere where there's a red, that little red symbol, you can attack. That's just to symbolize like how far all these tentacles are moving.
Yeah. Okay, good. Alright. Just gonna boop along here real quick. Oops. I'm gonna punch him.
Go for it. The tentacles just start to like slowly climb over the edge. Make sure you target it when you do attack it.
Yeah.
I did add easy targeting, which means you just hold Alt and left click on it.
Oh, nice. Oh, let's see here if I got the macro bar working.
Okay, so unarmed strike, and it hits, and it does damage, and the damage is applied.
Nice.
But yeah, and so you punch it once for 7 damage. Does that all look good to you?
Yeah. I think so. Yeah, so long as like, I can't see if a thing is resistant to weapons or whatever. So long as they are applied as magical and not just bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Then
It's
yeah.
you did
cool.
7
Looks
and
good.
it did 7, so we're good.
That seems right. I'll use my second on.
Yeah. So you critically strike it and punch it really hard in one of its limbs as it's coming out, one of the tentacles as it's coming out of the water, and it kind of like recoils that tentacle, which was going towards, slithering towards the ballistas.
Oh yeah, boy. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just flurry of blows.
Go for it. So you hit again, and you do another 5 damage. And you crit again, What the fuck is this, Tim?
Hey, you built the macros, not me. I just dragged them onto the bar.
Yeah, so the
Yeah,
fight
that's right.
the fight starts off with this giant kraken coming out of the water. Its tentacles like spilling over the edge, and Joab just runs towards the tentacles and almost kind of like whack-a-mole starts like beating them off of the ship. Like get off this boat. And he's like just beating the shit out of these tentacles. Just blood and guts are flying everywhere.
You
That's
laugh
gonna be more
gleefully.
inspiration. My goodness.
That's what you get with an actually drunken monk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Leeward, you're up.
Okay, can you hear me
Yep.
right now? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna stay where I'm at so that I don't get grappled by it. Is this Kraken a beast or no?
Nope.
Damn. Sorry, I'm on a hunter's market anyways. Bam.
Oh shit, did I just remove it from the initiative?
Sorry, I'm having Discord difficulties. Let's see here. I'm on a hunter's market. And then I'm gonna hit it with my short sword. Attack.
It's at 20, John, if you're looking for it.
Yeah, I found it. Okay, so you Hunter's Mark it and attack with your sword. Oh, did you target it? If you hold Alt and click on it, it will target it.
Yeah, I didn't. Let me do that again. Sorry.
That's fine.
Bam. Bam.
There it is. Yeah, so you hit again. It's about the same situation. And so, yeah, you hit it for 13 damage.
Okay, and then I'll draw my second short sword. Oh, let me do a second attack, actually,
Sure.
and then I'll draw my second short sword to do two-handed. Right? Not targeted?
No, you missed.
Okay.
So you swing again at its tentacle, but it's pulled it back this time.
That bastard. Alright, and then I draw my second short sword, and that would be it.
Okay. And now it is the Blood Sailor's turn, who is going to cast Eldritch Blast on the Leventhorpe Sailor nearest him. And he hits. And it is Damon's turn.
Okay. Damon is going to he's gonna cast Fireball. I think at this guy in particular, hoping that it's gonna hit a bunch of people.
Yeah. So so when you cast the thing, it should give you a template, and you can place it down wherever you'd like.
Okay.
Boom!
Boom.
Okay, yeah, so you cast it, and it automatically rolls
Oh
all the
my
saves.
god.
And you killed one of them, and the two main guys seem to like duck out of the way and not get hurt, but the ship takes a hit as well, and it kind of like rocks the whole boat as it's starting a fire on the deck, and another one also takes significant damage. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. It is this Blood Sailor's turn. He is going to attack this Leventhorpe Sailor. And he hits. So again, from these ships, you see these very kind of gross-looking figures. They're humanoid, and they actually look human, but they kind of look disfigured, like they've been kind of marred or disformed, or like something corrupting has been applied to their skin. So they look almost ghoulish, and they're shooting this kind of dark force energy out towards the sailors bombarding the ship. And that one hits another sailor, but he kind of shakes it off. It's not too hard. Okay, now the Leventhorpe sailors are, one of them's going, and this one's not on a ballista, and he's going to run to the edge here, and he's going to shoot his crossbow at the Kraken. And he misses. Just flies. The bolt flies into the ocean. This sailor will now go. He's standing at a ballista, and he shoots it at this ship down here to the south. And he hits directly, one-shotting the warlock with the ballista bolt as it flies through the air and just like impales this warlock into the ship. This sailor is going to try to run away from this giant kraken, but the kraken gets an attack of opportunity on him as he's running. That hits this sailor and just fucking obliterates him, just squashes him to the deck, and he dies.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Miliardo, seeing this is a complete shit show, is going to run down and go below deck.
Oh my god.
That seems right.
Yeah. It is now the Kraken's turn. He is going to attack Johoff in front of him here. He hits Johoff for 15 damage, slamming down one of the tentacles that's all bruised and beaten from Johoff's punches. And then he is going to... One second. So, does the damage. The target is grappled. Until the grapple ends, the target is restrained. And so he can do that with each tentacle, which he has 10 of. And he's going to use his second action to fling. So he's going to... Oh shit. Have I been rolling this all in secret? Oh god damn it.
Yeah.
Sorry. You're just all seeing question marks? God damn it.
We're fine. DM secrecy is
Okay.
We just trust you.
So he's doing a fling, which means he's going to throw a target that he is grappled in any direction. And he is going to throw Johoff off the ship. So if throws, okay, so he just throws you 40 feet.
All right.
That's not what I wanted to do. Where's my fucking, there it is. He's gonna throw you into the water 40 feet. So you go flying through the air towards the water, and you plunge in, but you don't take any damage from like splashing into the water. It's just a fling.
I slow fall anyway, so I can't take that.
Oh, do you really? Yeah, sweet.
Yeah.
So you like slowly glide into the water and kind of like make a very small splash.
Yeah, swan dive.
Yeah, sweet. And then it is the Leventhorpe sailor's turn. He is going to shoot his ballista at the guys down below. And the ballista bolt goes flying through the air, impaling the ship, but the guy ducks out of the way. Yeah, everybody can see the rules now. Sitting here like playing this game by myself. Alright. The warlock is now going to shoot at Leeward. And he misses. Leventhorpe's sailor goes. He is going to... it's true. You guys are just here for me to play this out. This is like the 5th time I've done this. No, I'm just kidding. This guy's on a ballista. He's going to shoot at one of these guys. And he hits, and I don't know why it didn't kill that guy, but it should have. So, again, the ballistas on this thing seem super high-powered. The guards are well-trained, and they continue to just lay out the warlocks as they're, like, on the deck, just, like, hurling these giant ballista bolts at them. Fucking Christ, I've got, like, 100 of their turns before you guys go. Sorry.
It's fine. It's all very interesting.
The sailor is going to attack the Kraken. This blood sailor is going to attack Captain Murray. And he badly misses. This sailor is going to shoot his ballista at the guys down below here. And he misses. God damn. And this guy is going to attack E. And he hits you for 9 damage.
Ouch.
Yeah. So another, there's just kind of like shooting back and forth across the water. So these ballistas are firing and eldritch blasts are flying across the air, and you catch one like in your shoulder as you're kind of swinging at this big beast.
And it dawns on me that all of my deepest and darkest horrors and terrors of the ocean have become real in the past, minute.
Yeah. I mean, that's one of the problems with D&D is that all of these people's fears of water are very well founded. Again, fires across the water. Okay. So the Captain Damien here is the bad guy on the other ship, is going to aim at one of these Leventhorpe sailors and Eldritch Blast him, and do it again, and do it a third time, missing 2 of those. And you can see as he's like gearing up to maybe head into the fray. Captain Murray is just steering the ship, trying to keep it from crashing into anybody, but he's like also ordering troops around, telling them to fire and stuff. So that's his turn. This sailor is going to shoot his crossbow. And it's a direct hit. The sailor. I probably shouldn't have done this many people. Alright, live and learn. But I'm glad we're doing this without our automated. Okay. And it finally comes around to Quincy, who is also going to take after Damon's idea and hurl a fireball across the water. The fuck? Did I just... Oh, I did counterspell, my bad. Where the fuck? Why is it not telling me to... I don't know why it's not giving me a template. Never mind. He is going to do Firebolt. Because I can't figure it out. Fucking Christ. Alright, so he hits once with Firebolt. This sailor will go. And he critically hits this sailor down below. Finally, one of the last sailors. You guys rolled really low.
It kind of has that feeling of like a big war scene, like in Lord of the Rings or something.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. Maybe it's a little too long.
I like it.
All right, Fosner, you are up.
Whoa.
If you're still
Oh my
awake.
god. I totally forgot that I was even in this thing. Cool.
Hey, Izzy, you're on deck.
And I'm going to cast... Oh shit, I took it off my macro.
You only had
Gotta put it
15
back
turns
on.
to prepare, don't worry.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to cast Call Lightning, of course.
Ooh,
Because
yeah.
science. I gotta put it back on my bar. There we go. And boop. I don't have 4th level spells yet, right? No.
No,
Yes.
I hope not.
No. How do I want to configure this?
Oh, so I did create 2 things of Call Lightning for you. So you can place the template for the big thing on the ground, and
Right.
then I gave you the
No.
cantrip for the damage roll.
Tombstone slime.
So did you do place measure template? Did you click that on your? It's right there in the chat.
Oh, on the chat. Oh, I had it somewhere else. There we go. I wonder if I can get everyone. Of course I can.
It's a big template.
It is.
I thought about excluding the template from it because it's like it's always the size of the whole map, but not always. So
Not
yeah,
always.
a giant like dark cloud is like summoned out of nothing. You conjure it, like all the mist starts to like turn into a dark cloud above you, and
Right.
yeah.
Now, when you said when they were coming, was it stormy out, or did they
No, it was
just
just
come
foggy.
rolling in with frogs? Okay. So,
No bonus.
okay. No bonus damage. And then I just will call it down.
Okay. So, do the measured template for that and then roll the damage. Or, yeah. So,
Right.
place
if,
the
if
template.
the measured template goes across the square of the Kraken and some other guy, then it'll work.
you're not going to be able to hit more than just the Kraken because there's nothing near him.
Okay. Well, then I will just do that.
Okay.
So I'll do that, and
Do the dexterity save. Click that, maybe?
Yeah.
Or maybe I do it. Okay. He fails the saving throw. So roll the damage.
okay. Normal damage.
So, you call down a giant bolt of lightning that seems like it would just obliterate anything and everything it touches. And it does nothing to the Kraken.
Vosner is miffed a little bit.
At the end of your turn, the Kraken
Okay.
is going to swing at you. Oh shit, I was targeting something, but yeah, does a 22 hit? Yep. And then,
It
so you
should.
take 14 damage.
Okay.
I'll get it.
Okay.
And that's your Constitution saving throw, and so he interrupts your storm. Oh.
Oh,
You know
I
what?
was-
We'll say since you wanted to roll your own concentration, well, I'll let you have it because I didn't want to roll it for you, so that's my bad. But
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it
you
popped up as I was clicking it.
yeah, you're fine. It popped up on my observer screen, so I was like, oh fuck, I messed something up, so I clicked it. But I'll count your roll instead of mine. So yeah, you maintain your concentration as a giant tentacle comes bearing down on your head. And it is Hyaeza's turn.
Hyaeza will step up and take a pot shot at like the body of the Kraken that's sticking up from the.
Yeah, go for it. Make sure you click to target him. So you hit, and you hit for 17 damage, and I'm guessing you're doing sneak attack?
Okay, I didn't know if he counted as engaged because it was just tentacle.
Oh yeah, no, it counted as engaged. Yeah, so like one of the tentacles is like closer to his beak, and you shoot a shot that like flies in and kind of like hits into where his mouth region is, and you can tell it like kind of recoils as you like strike it really hard.
Awesome. Then I'm gonna move away to behind them.
Okay. At the end of your turn, the Kraken strikes down again at somebody. Crushing the sailor in front of you guys. And it is now this Leventhorpe sailor's turn. He is going to shoot his ballista. Critically crushing this guy down south. He launches it and it just like takes off the head of this warlock down here. Is this sailor dead? I'm gonna say yeah. Right. I think he's dead too. And now it's this guy's turn, who's very afraid, who watched his friend just like try to run away and get kersplatted, so he's staying his ground. He's gonna attack this thing. And he swings wildly at the tentacles as they're flying through the air, but he's not able to make connection with one. You can tell he's clearly freaked out. Oh, what happened there? I like skipped a turn. Yeah, I like because it says it's on you now, Isolde, but the Deep Scion goes before you.
Right.
Okay, so I'll just do that Deep Scion's turn. He is going to, oh, fuck me. Oh, he's just gonna jump in the water and swim all the way and start like climbing up the side of the boat. And as soon as he gets like towards the edge of the boat, he is going to cast this. Stunning Screech. So he comes out of the water and lets out this awful howl that stuns every single person that's affected by it, but let's see. It looks like this guy fails. I gotta find the fucking icon. Who else failed? You guys all saved, it looks like.
Nice.
All these sailors immediately around him fail their saves and are like completely frightened and stunned by him. And now it is Isolde's turn.
Alright, I'm going to take the disengage action.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna move back to here, I think.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon next to the Kraken
Okay.
and attack with it.
Sweet.
So efficient.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I didn't target it.
I don't have spiritual weapon in this. Hold on. Let me put a stand in for you.
Okay.
Oh,
Should I roll
I
it
don't wanna do
again?
that.
Or no?
This is a required field. Requires oh, yeah. Okay. We'll just remember that you have it up, because I don't have a token available, sorry.
That's fine.
So,
Did
you
you
roll...
want me to roll again?
No, the damage roll's fine. It didn't hit, so,
Oh.
so it's moot point anyways. But yeah, so you've got a weapon floating out, and at the end of your turn, it's going to swing at Leeward. So it comes down hard. Oh shit. Hold on, let me undo all that. Actually, it should have hit Leeward, but I still had all of these people selected, sorry. Okay, so it's going to attack just Leeward. I'll re-roll it.
Cool.
Still hits. So, again, another tentacle comes flying down out of the water, covered in, like, salt and blood and muck, and it just, like, slaps you across the torso, and it just, like, takes the wind out of your lungs. You're just like...
The sound of a screaming prepubescent girl is emitted in
Okay.
my area.
Good stuff. Very specific.
Yeah.
This sailor spends his turn being stunned and becomes unstunned. Actually, he's still stunned until the end of this science turn. And we're at the top again. Johoff.
So, just to be clear, both swimming and climbing is double the movement, right?
I believe so, yeah.
So, in theory, I should be able to make it to, like, just up the side of the ship, right?
Yeah. Of that ship?
To this guy.
Yeah, we'll say that you can, like, swim over to that ship, and because your climbing speed is better, like, you're able to, like, make it there pretty quick. And, yeah, you could start punching at that guy.
Sweet. I'm attacking. Oh, right, got a target.
Yeah. So you come out and surprise this guy and just punch him in the face.
Yep.
Yup.
And kill him.
Boom.
Yeah.
I'm going to... I think I have to pull my character sheet for this. I'm going to use a key point then to take the... patient defense? Let me double check that's the one I'm thinking of. That gives me...
Leeward's on deck.
Yeah.
Literally.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to take patient defense, which gives me the dodge action.
Okay.
And that will be it for my turn.
Sweet. Leeward, you're up.
Yeah. Not looking too great, so I'm gonna step away. 2, 5.
We'll just say, since you were kind of like engaged in melee with him, that he would get an attack of opportunity, unless you want to use the disengage. Yeah, you want him to attack of opportunity you?
Yeah, we'll have it happen.
Okay. Oh, fuck it.
Asking to die.
Make sure I'm not targeting 18 people again. Yeah, his tentacle comes slamming down on you, but you do get away from him. Actually, no. He would have grappled you. Yeah, so you're actually held right here.
What? This is terrible. Do I still have another action?
You still have your full action. You just used your movement to try to like run away, and then you got blindsided.
Didn't work. I have an elixir of health in my loot. I kind of want to.
Doesn't that
Kind of want to take it, but
just
it probably won't
increase
help.
your? What does elixir of health do? I don't think. Does it heal
I think
you?
it increases my overall HP. Whatever. I don't have it programmed, so forget about that. Well, if I'm grappled, can I still attack?
You definitely can.
Well, let's attack this bad boy. Alright, he's hunter's marked, yes. So... here is... Ba-bam, the first attack.
That hits.
Okay, bonus action with the offhand coming up.
That also hits.
Sweet. And then second attack with my strong hand, because now I'm mad.
Yeah.
Sweet.
You're just like, he's got you in his tentacle like wrapped around you, like crushing you, and you're just like waylaying the tentacle, like just sending blood flying everywhere.
Excellent.
Okay. That's your turn.
Yeah.
Damon, you're up.
Okay. Damn, it just like went into a non-responsive mode. But as soon as I get it going again, I am gonna fireball towards the Kraken.
Okay.
And then I might do a couple other things.
A couple other things. I'm liking it.
Oh my god. Okay, hang on.
No worries, dude. Take this time to clean up the board a little bit.
Word. It is reloading, so hopefully in the next like 20 seconds or so. Okay. Damon is going to cast Fireball.
Okay.
And he's gonna cast it like I guess I'll just aim it squarely at the Kraken.
Okay. And you hit it. It saves, but it still does half the damage.
Half
so
damage.
The big fireball like hits this thing pretty hard, and like blood flies off of it.
Okay, and then I will use my overclocked action surge
Yeah.
to head down towards the Deep Sign and attack him with Green Flame Blade.
Go for it. Make sure you target the Scion when you do the attack.
I think I've got him targeted.
Yeah, so you hit him for 6, and then what's the additional damage for the green flame blade?
It is. It is. At 5th level, the melee attack deals an extra 1d8 fire damage.
No, because it doesn't
and the
fire the
Oh,
fire.
and the fire damage to the second creature increases to 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
But the fire damage originally. It leads to a thing, so it's 1d8 fire damage to the target, the second creature.
Yeah, 1d8 plus 4.
Got it. Are you sure that's a plus 4? Oh yeah,
that's what it
fire damage
says, yeah.
equal to your... Sorry, I gotta reread this. On a hit, target suffers a normal attack effects, and green flame leaps from the target to a different creature of your choice that can see within 5 feet of it. The second creature takes fire damage equal to your spellcasting modifier. Okay, so whatever your spellcasting ability modifier is, that's how much damage the Kraken takes.
Yeah, so that would be intelligence, which is 4.
Okay, so a bit of fire comes flying off your blade as it cuts into the scion and then flies off and hits the Kraken next to it.
Sweet.
Okay. Now it is this Blood Sailor's turn. Wait, this one is dead. Now it is this Leventhorpe Sailor's turn. He is stunned. Now it is this sailor's turn, and he is going to spend his turn reloading his crossbow, or his ballista. Miliardo is under the deck. And now it is the Kraken's turn. The Kraken is going to attack the sailor who is stunned. And let's see. Sorry, I have to roll with advantage. Attack, advantage. And it hits, almost killing the sailor, but not killing him. And then he is going to
release Leoward.
yeah, he is going to bite Leoward.
No.
Oh, buddy.
We'll be alright.
So he's got you grappled, and he's going to bring you into his mouth.
Once again, all of my terrors of the deep sea are being realized. Ooh!
So
Yikes.
he throws you into his beak, which is just all of these sharp pincers, and bites down into you. And as he's biting you, you feel yourself going unconscious, and you get swallowed into the belly
No.
of the Kraken.
How dare you!
No.
How dare you! Oh my goodness.
So we can't see him?
You can no longer see him at all. He is inside
Oh my
the
god.
Kraken.
Guys, you gotta kill this crap.
Oh my god.
And that is going to be the end of his turn. It is
How
the
does one-
Leventhorpe Sailor's turn. He is going to reload his ballista. The Blood Sailor is going to attack Quincy. And hits. You have an idea. You're unconscious. You have a dream. All right, yeah. So that Blood Sailor attacks. This sailor is stunned. Man, the key is to stun all your NPCs so you don't have to do their turns. This guy is going to attack the Kraken. But it misses. This guy is going to attack the sailor. And he hits. This sailor is going to reload his ballista. This blood sailor is going to attack Quincy. And it hits. And now Captain Damien is going to cast Arcane Gate, where he like moves his hands, again cutting his own body, blood like pouring from his arms and wrists and hands, and swirls it into a portal which opens up on the deck over here, and he comes out of it. He's holding like a very sharp looking dagger and is looking at Isolde.
Nope.
And he is going to Eldritch Blast you, which misses. You like deflect it with your shield as this giant burst of dark energy comes flying at you. And that's his turn. Captain Murray is going to run down the stairs and engage with this evil captain. Make sure I've only got him selected. And he is going to attack with his scimitar and his scimitar again and a dagger. And so, Captain Murray comes like running down the stairs and just starts like carving into Captain Damien, who's having a hard time dodging all of his flurry of attacks. And it is this Leventhorpe sailor's turn. I've got so many tabs open here. And he is going to shoot his crossbow and miss. And Quincy is going to cast Fly on himself and fly into the air above the battle, like above the water, to get a better look.
Dope.
He's an angel.
And it is this guy's turn. And he Eldritch Blasts, almost killing this sailor. This sailor is going to reload his ballista. And it's Vosner's turn. It was faster this time.
Hooray! So, Vosner, seeing my cheese-loving friend being swallowed, he's going to run and do a cool little flip and turn into a dolphin that acts like a shark.
Okay. Never mind, keep going.
Or I'll just turn into a shark.
Yep.
And essentially come over here and try and attack
go for it. Do we have
a
a shark token for you?
I don't have a shark token.
Damn it, sorry.
I do have whatever the macro is. I guess I'll put it.
That's fine. We'll just have you. It makes more sense to have you in the water just as you, and you can just roll from that character sheet. Like, it's just visually easier to handle.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll click, right? And I'll just that. And I'm gonna do Blood Frenzy.
Ooh, yeah. So you have advantage.
Yes. How do I do this? Just a standard roll.
Yeah, so just if you click the standard roll, then it should prop up a thing in the chat, hopefully. No, not that. The actual attack.
Oh, the actual attack. Okay. So do I just click bite?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. I think this
And then when you click attack, put advantage.
advantage.
Oh.
God.
Okay.
I bite everyone.
Wow. Looks like you've missed everybody.
All right, how do I
The bag.
undo that?
Okay. So I think what it did was it targeted everybody in your big AoE, because I think you still have them all targeted, maybe. So make sure there's not a little marker on all of them, but
How do I unmarker them?
if you hold Alt and click on them, it will click it off of them.
Oh, so I gotta do it to individual ones.
Well, I
Okay.
think if you just like click off into nowhere, it should unclick them all too. But
Okay.
luckily you missed everyone.
Good. No, so
I guess a
can I
10,
reroll
10
that
doesn't break the
attack?
AC of anything on this boat, so we all learned something.
Sweet. Alright. Do you want me to re-roll that, or?
No, that's fine. So you had advantage and you rolled a 4 and a 2. So you bit at the giant tentacle monster, but his tentacles are kind of flailing around too quickly. It's hard for you to see, and while you're in the water, at the end of your turn, the octopus or the kraken is going to try to bite you as well. Actually, can't even target you because you're like under.
Technically, I'm under him, right?
Yeah. Okay. So he's going to try to bite you. Actually, he can't do a bite on the end of your turn. He's just going to swing at you underwater.
Okay. What's my AC? I don't know if that's 12.
The fuck? Oh, my bad. Whoops. Actions. Okay. So, he swings at you, hits you for 16. Oh, but you should be in shark form. Fuck me. I'll undo that damage.
Alright, shark form.
And yeah, we'll put the shark out there. And I will do the damage to the shark. So it was 16.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We will put the shark here, and we'll put Vosner just like over here, just so we symbolize it.
Because that's me. The big old shark.
That's right, that big white ghost head thing.
Right.
Okay. You succeeded your concentration throw. It is Hayez's turn.
I did.
Alright, I will slide over around the mast there and take another pot shot at the Kraken.
Okay. Okay, so you shoot it and hit it. There's actually nothing engaged in combat with it right now. Oh, I guess. Well,
No,
yeah,
I
the
am.
shark. Yeah, the shark. Okay, so you get sneak attack.
Just because I'm shark doesn't mean I don't
Yeah.
count.
So another really hard blow on the Kraken.
Alright, that's my turn.
Okay. And at the, let's see, you've done 1, 2. At the end of your turn, he's going to attack Captain Murray. And he slams down his tentacle on Captain Murray, who's engaged with
Murray.
And it is this Leventhorpe Sailor's turn. He is going to reload his ballista. The Deep Scion is going to disengage and run below deck.
Oh, fuck.
That's bad.
And you don't know what he's doing.
Cool.
Cool. Isolde, it's your turn.
I am furious, and I will run straight at the Kraken. And I'm going to use my inspiration dice to attack it with inflict wounds at 3rd level with advantage.
Could you hold off for 1 second? Because I have to calculate something based off the damage that Hayeza did. So there's a chance when you hit him that you'll do enough damage to make him throw up whatever's in his stomach. So I have to check to see if he did enough. So,
okay.
If the Kraken takes 35 damage or more on a single turn from a creature inside it, okay, wait, that's inside. Succeed, don't see.
It was me all along.
You were that bad cheese at 8.
Oh, yeah. So.
Pretty sure anything that eats E would take psychic damage.
Yeah, so it's only damage done inside it. For the record, you're being digested every round on its turn.
Gross.
So you're already at 1 failed death save.
Nice.
And
by the way,
not nice.
When I was eating, my blood alcohol content was like 0.8.
No, you'd come down. Otherwise, I would have poisoned the monster. No, I'm just kidding. He can handle his liquor. This guy? Oof.
Yeah.
Okay.
I bet they make rum out of him.
So, Izzy runs towards it, casting Inflict Wounds at a billion level. And did not
I have
target.
advantage.
You didn't target the monster.
Oh, sorry.
But we'll count it, because I don't want you to like roll and miss and then be mad, or roll and hit for a billion more damage and be... Anyway,
roll a 2 and a 4.
So, you did 23 damage.
Yeah.
And it is looking real bad.
And I will use my bonus action to attack it with my spiritual weapon.
Go for it.
Yeah!
Yeah. Oh, it wants me to cast it again, but I don't have to cast it again.
Right. So the attack roll for the spiritual weapon is at 15.
Oh, yeah.
That hits. And
so it does 8.
You knock the monster out.
But like in a way that ejects E from it?
You should lash one of its
I will
tentacles.
check. Let me see if there's a... Where's the fucking... I'm out. Oh, yeah, I'll just put it at 0.
Don't dead animals float?
Okay. Okay, yeah. If the Kraken dies, a swallowed creature is no longer restrained by it and can escape from the corpse using 10 feet of movement, exiting prone. As you are unconscious, you cannot do that for yourself.
Correct.
Also underwater, which means you're not breathing.
Come on.
Which I think constitutes a failed death save, but I will look that up in a second. Isolde, is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
I mean, I've used my action, my bonus action, so I don't think I can.
That sounds right.
But I would like to rescue Leeward if you're going to give me that opportunity.
Roll for rescue Leeward? Okay.
Damn it.
It is Johop's turn.
Alright. Yeah, Johawk's gonna run over to there. It's 40? Okay. And we're gonna attack this guy. going to use the last step of my movement to move over 1 and use my flurry of blows on this guy. That's it for me.
Sweet. So you beat the shit out of that guy.
I hurt one of them, then killed the other, yeah.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
Leeward, make a death saving throw.
Okay. Do I click the skull, I assume?
Yeah, let's see. Hopefully that... Oh, you succeed.
Yay! And I'm already at 1 failed save, right? Because of being
Correct.
digested.
And what's your, Oh, hold on. Okay. Trying to do, like, the tricky shit of if you're completely submerged underwater, how long does being out of oxygen hurt you? So I'll say you were submerged not on your turn but on its turn. So on its turn
Correct.
you will take another fuck. Alright, hold on. I have to make sure I rule this carefully because otherwise
Yeah, do it.
Okay, what I'm going to have you do is make a Constitution saving throw, the DC 15, and if you succeed, then you don't take a death save from the breathing issue. Does that make sense?
Alright. Yeah. So, Constitution saving throw, big
Hot
fail.
dice. Hot dice.
So you take another death save,
I am at 2.
and on its turn, the digestive stuff will hit you again. So just so you know.
No! And 3 strikes, you're out, right?
Correct.
Alright, this is it, everybody.
Damon, you're up. For the record, Damon, in the events that just happened, Leeward was gobbled up, and that Deep Scion guy who you were hitting with your sword ran inside the building, and the Kraken like slothed off the bow of the or off the side of the ship and into the water, the murky water, taking Leeward with it. Are you there, Leif?
Oh.
Did we lose Leif?
He's AFK in my time of need, man.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, I heard everything you just said.
Okay, cool.
I don't know why it wasn't.
I take back what I just said.
Can I, if I have like an ability that lets me move through space to a designated point, in some range, could I like get myself directly on top of the Kraken, like at its mouth, and get into
slowly
Leeward, or
sinking under the water? So
okay,
it's a little bit dicey. Also, just so you know about your class, you are like a 300-pound metal weight. So
right, plus
it's-
plus my 65 pounds of plate armor.
right.
So like I'm going, if I get in the water, I'm going to like
drop to the
shoot
bottom.
to the bottom.
Right.
But I also
Knock
don't
out,
need
though.
to breathe.
Correct.
So as long as like I'm not gonna like be crushed by water pressure,
I will say, just so you know what you're getting into, if you do decide to do this, you might have a hard time getting out of the water since you would have to walk on the bottom of the ocean until you got to like
land, right?
Yeah, it could get tricky. That's all I'm saying. And Damon
It
would
could
know
be-
this.
It could be months before I find my
I
way
mean,
out.
Bosner could probably swim down and get you, but
But you can do it.
But yeah, like as long as I had some sense of direction or whatever, I might just be like, well, we'll see you later, Damon. But you will actually see me later.
Sure.
Because what else can anybody do? Like, because Hyeza can hold his breath forever.
Yes.
So, if he could get there,
My
Like-
turn is after the Kraken, so he will already die from digestion by the time I come around.
yeah, then I think I don't really have an option but to like go after E.
I mean, you don't have to.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like sugarcoat it too much. I think this is a situation where you're not. I can't really conceive
I'm
unless
not-
you could pitch it. I don't think there's a conceivable way to get him without him taking another breath or death save because of breathing. Because he's now out of air. He's literally just like ingested water.
What if I like cleave this thing open and like just haul him out?
I don't think you can haul him out because I think you will sink. You will carry him down into the water. That's what I'm saying. I get what you're going for. I think if it had come a little bit earlier, I think you could have jumped in and like cut the beast in half if you got lucky, and then he could have swam out. But I don't think you're like I just don't want you to try to do a thing that's compromising yourself when I'm just gonna tell you that like physically it might not work or will not.
If I Misty stepped up into the air above it and just like used inspiration to come crashing down with like green flame blade to slice it in half.
Yeah, you could definitely have a very high chance of slicing the beast open, but I'm just saying like you're not gonna get him out of it. You see what I'm saying? Like that there needs to be 2 steps.
Yeah.
We need to
Right.
not just come out of the stomach, but out of the water.
Right.
No.
I guess go see where we are.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, you did just see like a very terrifying looking monster chase after.
Right, that's the other thing. Otherwise, if that hadn't happened, I probably would just try it anyways.
Yeah.
But and there's no way I could like the Kraken itself weighs too much to like grab and haul out of the water.
Correct. You can't haul anything. What I'm saying is the second Damon hits the water, he's going to sink like a steel
Yeah.
weight.
But like if like there was like something like on the ship that I could like grab.
Oh yeah, no, his
But-
like tentacles have kind of fallen off the edge by now.
All right. Well,
Yep.
then I will probably Misty step below deck.
Okay, I think you need to be able to see where you're going, but I'll let you misty step to the bottom of the stairs, and then you can use your movement. If that makes sense. Since it's a
Yeah,
bonus
because
action.
I think like I want to be able to see what I'm gonna do with my movement.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, I'll Misty step to the bottom of the stairs then.
Okay, so I will take you down to the lower level. So now you're at like I'll say you're at the bottom of the stairs here. Can you see that okay?
Okay. I can, yeah.
Okay.
And then then I guess I'll just run up and
Yeah.
slash this guy with I think I'll just use the greatsword.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, you come down hard on that thing and cut it into its back. It doesn't even like notice you. You blink down the stairs and like with one step come cutting down into it. and it like shrieks this horrible shriek. It's not as bad as the shriek you heard before, where it screamed and stunned everybody, but it's still an awful sound.
Cool. I feel okay about that.
Okay.
By which
Yeah.
I mean Damon feels okay
Yeah,
about
that's
that.
pretty effective. And at the end of your turn, it is this Leventhorpe sailor's turn, who was one of the people under the deck, who's going to come over here and attack this thing. And he cuts into it twice. This sailor is no longer stunned. Oh, fuck me, I think I just removed him from the combat. That sailor is no longer in the combat. He's just like, I'm tired of this. Alright, we'll come back to him. He's got a new initiative. He oh, he died. Okay. This sailor is going to shoot his ballista at this guy. And he does, and it kills him. Miliardo is going to attack with his rapier at this this creepy thing. And he hits. Oh, I guess he's got... Nope, that's all he's got. Okay. The Kraken. On the Kraken's turn, as it slowly drags Leeward down into the depths of the black, dark ocean, the residual stomach acid that's, you know, deeply lined does 21 damage per turn. Pierces into Leeward's body, and Leeward is dead.
No!
Oh my god.
Guys, it's okay. He was a lost soul seeking peace.
Yeah, and he died in literally the worst way he could have.
He
Yeah.
died a fitting death only he could imagine.
That really is the worst possible way to go, but hey,
Sorry,
You gotta
it's
laugh.
really terrible.
Pulled into the depths of the ocean.
Yeah, by all your greatest fears.
yeah, that was like large bodies of water, yeah. And
Just to
silence.
clarify,
Where I'm
Yep.
you
going.
could still get him and try to revive him?
Correct. If
Okay.
you've got a body, you can do it in 10 minutes. If you get to him in, or you can do it if you get to him in a minute.
A minute, yeah.
Correct. If you have the spell slot.
I do.
The sailor here hits this other warlock with the ballista. This blood sailor is dead. This one shoots his other ballista. Kills that guy. We're just wiping him off the board now. This sailor's gonna come and attack this guy. He's gonna stand up on a table. Only Damon can see this, I guess.
He has the high ground.
And he missed. And he hits him on the second hit. This guy is going to shoot a ballista at... or he's actually going to run from his ballista and shoot his hand crossbow at this Captain Demian. And he hits. That blood sailor is dead. This sailor... this one is also going to run over here and start attacking Captain Demian. Oh wow, I just realized that I've got Damien the robot, Demian the evil captain, and the captain of the guard is also named Damien. All right.
Well, I'm Damon, if that helps.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's way better.
Yeah. So it's slightly different.
Okay, so he swings and only hits for a little bit against this guy. This Blood Sailor is going to turn to Johoff and hit him with Eldritch Blast. For 2. Captain Demian is going to cast all of his Eldritch Blasts on Captain Murray. So he hits him with 3 blows of dark energy. Captain Murray will respond with a scimitar and 2 dagger attacks. But only 2 of those hits miss. So 2 of those attacks hit. Okay. Leventhorpe Sailor is also going to join in this fight. Hitting Captain Demian, who's now like starting to look like a pincushion as he's getting surrounded on all sides, hand crossbows just shooting into him. From up top, Quincy is going to hit him with Firebolt. And he is, that's going to be his turn. This sailor also going to join in shooting Captain Demian. For 7. So yeah, Captain Demian is looking real rough. Bosner, you are up.
Oh,
You're
man.
a shark in the water. Leeward's body is still inside the Kraken, which is descending fairly quickly into the deep ocean.
Nice. Before I chase after and try to, I'm going to first do. Oh wait, I have to select this guy right now. Not all of them, just one. No. Why won't this work?
What are you doing?
I just wanted to call some lightning, but
Oh.
it selected everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Call lightning.
Why don't you use the cantrip thing? Oh, you are. Okay. So
That's
just
what I'm
use
doing.
the little template.
Little template.
I think you have to be able to see it.
Do I?
Yeah.
Point at which you can see in range.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
I guess I can't.
Yeah, I don't think you can really see. I mean, yeah, not really, because you're underwater.
Okay. Alright, well then I will just unselect that. And I guess as a shark, I'll attack the Kraken's body and try and
Yeah.
rip it open.
Roll an attack for me. And try to like rip open its, like work your way into its belly area.
Yeah. Alright. Technically, it doesn't have all of its hit points.
Sorry? Oh yeah, no, it does not. It is missing quite a few of them. So you rolled advantage. Yeah, so you rip into the stomach and like tear open its contents, and there you find the acidified, not breathing corpse of Leeward, who is in armor, but because his armor is mithril, it's not carrying him to the bottom of the ocean like a lead weight. It's just kind of like gingerly floating him there.
I'm buoyant.
Well, I wouldn't say that. You're not.
No.
You don't. There's no air in you anymore.
I will gingerly grab him by the torso, and then do one of those.
Yeah, gingerly. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, breaching shark jumps out of the water.
You
To try
cannot
and-
jump the shark in D&D.
What?
Nice.
Listen,
Nice. I'm glad we have that recorded.
I've been waiting so long.
Yeah. You did
'cause
you
I've run out of
teed me up for
things to
that?
do. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
it's a nice little volleyball toss.
So, yeah, I appreciate it. A nice set. Okay, so if you want to, you can bring him to the surface. Because he's already dead, I won't make you make an attack roll because you're using your mouth to drag him around, which is full of razor sharp shark teeth. But
He's already dead.
I mean, he's already dead, so I mean, you
You
can't
said
take any more
gingerly.
damage. Yeah, gingerly with his razor sharp teeth.
And my mithril arm.
Yeah, now we'll say that the armor's enough protection, and that the blood was already there when it got there.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so you basically bring him to the surface of the water, but he's not breathing, not doing anything, and you can't bring him any farther as a shark, so I don't know what you want to do.
Could I wild shape out and see if I can,
Like, carry him out of the water?
carry him out?
Yep, you totally can. So, we'll switch
I
back
gotta
to the
bring
token.
him over to Zelda.
So I'll say that was your movement to go bite him
Okay.
and bring him back. So you're at the water, your arm is around him, like you're carrying him, but you're like just kind of holding onto the netting on the side of the boat.
Alright, and I call up to Zelda. I got him!
Yay.
And Hayeza, it is your turn.
Alright, Hayeza will toss the crossbow aside and pull out the katana.
Sweet.
And I'm
Fuck
going
yeah.
to bonus action dash, so I can go 60 feet.
Yeah.
Fucking ninja.
That will put me there, and then I will attack it.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm going to give you advantage because you're flanking, like hardcore. And you hit him. I'm guessing you sneak attack. And you run up behind him, and I guess you can describe it if you want.
Yeah, so Hayeza pulls out his katana kind of dramatically and just sprints across the deck and like one-handed beheads him from behind.
Sweet! The blood comes like spurting out all over Captain Murray, who looks both impressed and disgusted. And I will say, for the sake of everything, we'll just say that that's the end. Wait, the deep sign below. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically before its turn, it would, yeah, there's enough people surrounding it, and it can't kill Miliardo, so, we will,
Is this thing of tactical value? Should we try and get it to surrender?
that's one question. I'm guessing, I guess it could go on it. It's going to go on its turn, it's going to attack, and then the 11th soldiers are just going to attack it. So I'll just end combat here, so we don't get too dragged away with the minutia.
Mm-hmm.
And we will delete that. And then
Damn.
and oops. Leeward's body is brought back on the ship.
Alright, the second that he's back on the ship, I would to him.
You gonna cast Revivify?
Yeah.
Okay. So one of you can choose to do it. I guess maybe E will choose to do it. On a 1 through 10, Leeward does not come back. On an 11 through 20, he comes back alive.
Oh no!
So roll a d20 for me.
Is that Izzy or me?
I'll say you because it's your character.
This is sad. How do you roll just straight dice?
Do slash roll and then space d20.
Oh
Ooh.
my god.
Can I just say that down below deck, Damon finds himself unexpectedly compelled to take the head of the deep sign?
Yeah, dude. I'll just say you cut off its head and are already going to bring it back up with that head.
Yeah.
So,
Beautiful.
as Isolde is over top of the corpse of Leeward, she puts her diamond on Leeward and prays, and the diamond explodes into a million pieces, and the energy flies into Leeward's body, but he does not wake.
No!
Oh man.
Not working. She's freaking out, and she's just gonna like cast her preserve life skill, and just like every bit of magic that she has, she's just like trying over and over
Yeah.
to get Otter to heal him.
As you're doing that, Quincy kind of like flies overhead and he's watching from above, and the rest of the crew are kind of just like standing around watching, but they know that there's nothing they can do.
I go over to Zelda and I put my hands on her shoulder and I say, "That's enough. I don't think he's coming back."
But maybe Chandra can bring him back. I'm just not strong enough. We could bring him back. Stone.
I mean, I don't know, maybe, but his time may have come. I'm sorry.
As you guys are standing over his body, Damon comes up from down below, and with him, Miliardo. Now, there are a number of dead sailors around, so a lot of the sailors are tending to them and, kind of like saying goodbye to their friends who've died as well. Miliardo comes up, and you can tell that he looks totally destroyed.
Really?
Yeah.
Damon goes and places the deep sign's head next to E, and then like realizes like suddenly the form he's wearing with the cloak like feels pretty profane, so he takes it off.
And as you do that, the people around you see you as a robotic thing, and they're very surprised and confused, but nobody says anything.
I guess while we're there, I'll look at the captain, the dead captain's body, to see if there's anything of importance
No,
that would help us.
there's nothing. I mean, he's covered in rags, which are very bloody, and he's got like a very kind of like a rusted, like briny looking barnacled dagger. It looks like something you found in the deep ocean, and yeah, it's just a corpse.
By the way, something that I would have cast.
Sorry?
Word. some of the magic that I cast was like mass healing word, so should I just roll that and see if like Johoff and Vosner and Captain Murray get some health back?
We'll just assume that you like are successful in healing everybody back up to full. Just for the sake of time.
But not E, right?
Oh god.
You're sick, Dylan, you're sick. Even when you're dead, you're making jokes about you being dead.
Oh boy.
Dylan, what were E's last thoughts as he was dragged to the surface?
I believe the last thing I did was scream like a prepubescent girl. So that.
He was right. He was right about the ocean.
Yeah, you guys should avoid seafaring at all costs, I'm telling you.
Yeah, no shit. Jesus.
After taking like a quiet moment of respect for the fallen E, Hayeza goes up to Miliardo and asks if he can take a couple soldiers and one of the ships over to the other ships to try to figure out what the hell just happened.
He kind of looks north to the ship that Johoff was on that had a fireball shot at it and multiple ballistas shot into it, which is like slowly sinking into the water. And he says, he looks over to the one to the south, and that one seems fairly fine. And he says, yes, you can go over there and see what you can find.
Then Hayeza tries like calls over a couple of the sailors.
Yeah.
Damon would volunteer to go try and figure out what happened as well, if you'll have him. It's part of that expedition.
Yeah.
He goes to. He doesn't know what he's doing, so he can't really help the sailors get a ship ready. But
yeah, so you guys take a little ship over and investigate, and just to save you guys time, it's just a commandeered vessel that the Warlock sailors had taken over and propped up those corpses on the edge to make it look like they were Leaventhorpe men, and then just pushed the bodies into the water. But this ship is just fine. It's sailable.
Then Hayeza like checks to see like do we have enough sailors to man both ships and take them both.
So you start to work out the logistics on that. Johoff, what are you doing?
I think Johoff is just gonna sort of plop himself down next to the body of E and just kind of sit there.
Yeah, okay. Captain Murray tends to his crew and starts setting sail again for Moston.
Yeah, how far out are we from Moston?
You guys will get there now in the morning of the next day. So this is like evening, so we've got about 12 more hours of travel.
Okay.
And I have more, but maybe we should call it there for today.
Makes sense?
Yeah, that's fair.
Oof.
Damn.
I know. We should put a little sheet over E, so he's not.
It was a